Alright, let's finish off what this guy was trying to do. Oh shit. There's our other guy. He's trying to loot my body. Did it? Yeah, it's unstable now. Ah, it'll fix itself in a second. Got a little baiter over there. We're not going to fall for that. That's a hard pass. Sorry, nerd. Let's see. Like that. Need some more sniper ammo. I'm starting to get a small headache. I'm going to take some ibuprofen while we wait for some room to clear up. Be back real quick. Alright, hopefully that'll help. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's my glasses. Causing eye strain, maybe. Starting to get a headache, though. Hopefully that'll take care of it. Alright, we got room now. Now we got room. That'll get scooped up pretty fast, I imagine. Meds are probably a thing that I need more of. Do that, and let's see here. Let's get some fast tennies. Let's just do the old run and gun. I'll hide my silence ones. Pull them out as needed. finally. Awesome. Smokes, probably. It's a good idea. Alright. So many people on. Maybe I'll change it up a little. Let's do a quick desert. Hey, what's up, Anthony? How's it going, my man? Alright. Let's try this again. Watch, now that I bring in a shotgun, it won't give me... Oh no, we got tunnel map. Nice. Be a tunnel rat. That dude was already, like, aiming at me and shit. Like, probably ESPN. Little shithead. Didn't pay off for him. Hey, what's up, bro? That guy probably was cheating. Did you see him? He, like... There's no way he heard me, because I'm sitting still. He comes around there, he pulls out a grenade. He's, like, aiming at me to start, and then he pulls out a grenade like he knew I was there. I was like, come on. Friggin' ESP, man. Like, everybody's running one. I must be the odd man out. Gotta feel real bad to still get dominated by some dude who's not even. Who's in the top 20 with more money? They banned you? You using cheats, Anthony? I don't know who you're talking about. Who is in the top 20? Top 20 of what? Top 20 with more money. You think that was the only team on the map, maybe? I didn't even look at that guy's name. It might have been one of the regular cheaters that frequents Desert. I'll have to look at it after we bounce up out of here. Oh, golly. Might want to get me another soda. But yeah, sometimes they'll put you in inspection mode just because, like, you get mass reported. But being in inspection mode doesn't mean that you're going to get banned. It just means that they're watching you. If you get banned, then they probably had a reason for it. But I mean, nobody that's cheating is going to come out and be like, yeah, they got me, I was cheating. They don't do that. They're like, nah, bro, I'm not even cheating. They just banned me. They banned me for no good reason. That's what everybody says. I mean, in some instances, like, where there's some games that do ban based on, like, just mass reports. I did get banned one time in a game that I wasn't cheating on, just because it was one of those clan games, you know, and if you piss off one of the big clans, like they get everybody in their clan to mass report you, and then you just get banned. So if you get like 30 or more bans or 30 or more reports, the game just like, I don't even know if it's an actual person that did it. I think it's just like part of their auto system. If you get like 30 or 40 reports, it auto bans your account. And there was just no appeal process. There was nobody to contact to appeal the ban. So I was just banned just for a mass report. This game, I don't think, does the mass report thing, though. I think if you get mass reported, they will put you, like, in inspection mode, but I don't think they give you a ban. And then even if you do get banned, like, it's like a 90-day ban. It's not even a forever ban. Oh, gun? Gun was cheating? That doesn't surprise me. I don't know why the devs would need to ask you for your ID. If they got reports, they have your ID. It's weird that they were like, hey, what's your ID? You're like, here, but you should already have this. I don't know what they're doing with that. Like, that's weird. I don't know if that'll sell for much. Ugh. How much does this sell for? 12K. I'll take it. That's not too shabby. Probably don't need that. Take that off. That might sell. We don't need that. I don't know about that. I think we'll probably get rid of this. Weakening, I don't know if that'll sell. Get rid of that. Oh, macros. Well, that's a lot different than cheating. A lot of people choose to use macros on games, especially if you're a PC player. Like, macros are super easy to set up. I can't think of a good macro on this game, though, to, like, use. Unless you have, like, I don't know, a macro to, like, quick open menu and swap your sniper, but I mean, I do that on my own plenty fast enough. He got banned again recently. I don't know what he's doing. He probably should stop doing whatever he's doing to get banned. Like, Gun is up there. Like, he has so much money and stuff. I can't imagine him using, like, actual cheats when he's invested that much money into the game. If he is indeed investing money. You would think, though, if he was, like, cheating somehow to get his money, and he was top of the leaderboards like that, that'd be, like, pretty obvious, and you would think he would get banned right away if that was the case. So I have to assume that he's playing, or at least he's purchasing his stuff legit and dumping in a ton of money into the game. So a macro is like, you can hit one button and have like a code set up, like there's like mouse software out there, and I can bind a button on my mouse key to like do a bunch of functions with one press of the button. So like, if I wanted to like open my inventory and then do something and then have it heal me afterwards, you could set that up with a macro, and then all I'd have to do is hit that one button and it would auto do it. I used some macros back in Infestation. I can't remember. It was something to do with healing back in Infestation. Oh, I know what it was. I had since you only had 4 slots in Infestation, instead of having 4 different buttons to use each slot, I had one button macroed on my mouse that would use every slot with one press of the button. So it didn't matter where my meds were. As long as I hit that button, it would auto use. It would go down the line and use everything in my slots. So it was just more convenient that way. For using Bandicam recording software, maybe the he was banned full 90 days. Yeah, I don't know what kind of third-party software that their thing picks up on and says, like, sometimes it's definitely like a false pickup, because people just have like different softwares on their thing, and sometimes it just registers as. That's probably why it got lifted within 24 hours. He probably just appealed it, and he's like, hey, I don't know what you're talking about. It's just like a recording software. And they were like, oh yeah, sorry. Boop. And they unbanned him. That's probably all that was. I don't know, I kind of want to get back in the match, so I'm just gonna. This stuff doesn't sell for that much. I do want to sell these 2 things, though. These do sell for a decent bit. And this, I need to free up a slot, sell this ammo real quick. This is trash and probably won't sell. Just vendor that. I don't know why I posted it. Let's get rid of this stuff real quick. There is just like a lot of cheating goes on this game, though. And you have people like Vlad, and they'll be like, there's not that many people cheating, I don't know what you're talking about, it went for days and weeks and there wasn't a single cheater. And they want to just be like, you're just bad. But, you know, 6,000 plus accounts every month banned for cheating, and that's just the ones they catch. You can imagine that's probably double that are cheating. So, for people to come out and be like, nobody's cheating, you're just bad. They're just being ignorant, they're trolling, they're being douchebags. Like, I wouldn't even sweat it. Usually you can tell. Especially once you've used cheats for a game before, like, you understand the FPS cheats and how they work. Like, it's pretty easy to tell if somebody's, like, unreasonably good. If you're standing still and, like, waiting for a guy because you saw him really far away, and then he just runs up to the wall and then stops and just is waiting for you to move, like, obviously ESP. That happened to me today. Like, this other guy, like, just in that last match, I'm sitting there, I'm waiting for him. I use silence boots to move up there, stopped. I can hear them coming. And neither one of them had amplifier. This guy just runs up to the wall, stops, pulls out nades and starts nading. Like he knows I'm there. You know, it's pretty obvious. If it seems too good to be true, it usually is. It's just a rule of thumb for life. Alright, this ain't selling. I need to sell some stuff. Guys buy my stuff. Everybody get off. Like, why is nobody buying stuff? Sweating is horse shit. Hey, there we go. Finally. Frickin' finally. Alrighty. Now we're ready. Should we go try to kill the cheaters again? We could try. If we get a tunnel match, there's a good chance. Even though that guy was cheating, it was still awful. Like, why would he go so far out there? I think he was trying to get an angle on me. He thought he could shoot around the box. And when that didn't work, he decided he was going to nade me, but I just came out and shot him. Did not work out well for him. I gotta find where you posted me that link to Nightbot and try to set that up. I just banned Streamlabs bot because, like, within the first few seconds of starting the stream, it timed somebody out again. I was like, you mother. I just banned it. We'll have to get Nightbot up and running. I was just kind of sick yesterday. I did not feel good. I did next to nothing. I think I laid down most of the afternoon. What do you mean they removed it? Isn't that one event thing still going on? Oh no, it's gone. They did remove it. Dang. When was assign an event? Yeah, it sure is. Yeah, it's a good thing you bought it if you wanted it. It is one of the cooler AK skins. I kind of want this this Guardian Beast. Unfortunately, it looks like it's just going to be a lottery though. I don't think you'll be able to win it or buy it. They're probably going to do it the same as they did the Mauler skin, you know? It's going to be one of those, like, limited. You have to log in to get tokens, and they're only going to give them away to certain people. They did eventually have a lottery where you could buy the Mauler. That's where I got mine. Okay, you'll resend it. Yeah, I'll take a look at it tonight, maybe after stream, or after dinner. I usually go straight from stream to dinner. And then I take a shower, and then I come back up and I do a little recording and some tinkering. And Buttspot. Alright. I gotta try to get those working. I really wish I could play music like I was, but if I want to post the streams to YouTube or let Twitch have them up after I get done streaming for people to watch, I can't have the copyrighted music on, which sucks. Alright, I might get killed pretty quick here. This is a bad spawn. Could be guys there. Could be guys behind that rock. I might have got lucky. They might not have spawned with me. If I can get into the tunnels, we have a chance. if they're not already waiting for me. Crap. There, those are the right boots. Wonder if that was the only dude on the map. Oh gosh, it's a big lag spike. Snap crackle. Those are expensive. Take that. Thank you, thank you. To not record your music, only record your game. Yeah, I don't know how to do that exactly. I looked at like the audio thing. It's not like apparent how to do it. I'll have to look up some sort of guide on it, and I haven't had the time. I haven't been feeling good enough to actually spend the time to do it. Oh, snap. Getting lucky with some of these boxes. Oh my gosh. It's a casual looter's paradise. Yeah, I wish music wasn't so, like, heavily regulated. Like, I wouldn't even mind if, like, you gave the song providers like a small percentage of your, like revenue that you generate through ads. But like if you have one copyrighted song or enough of it that it picks up on the algorithm thing, they demonetize, like the music guy gets all of your revenue. Like it's like your content doesn't matter, but his does. So if you have like a 4 hour long stream, but you play 3 minutes of a song that's copyrighted, that guy gets to copyright and like take over monetization of your entire video, which seems ridiculous on its face. It's like it would be fine if that guy got a percentage of whatever amount of time that the stream duration was. So if you had a 30-minute long video and his song was 3 minutes, do the math. He gets whatever percentage of that, 10% of your monetization stuff, which isn't a lot to begin with. So, but no, they get to monetize like your whole content, which is ridiculous. So it's like, just because you're not some mainstream music person, it's like all your additional content doesn't matter and they get to monetize it. I wish I could do the same thing. Like anybody who clips anything from my thing, I get to claim monetization of your entire video just because you used 10 seconds of my material in it. It doesn't work like that. It's like only that way for music dudes, which is nonsense. And these guys, like the mainstream musicians and stuff, they're already like multi-millionaires, if not billionaires, because all their songs and stuff get played in like Hollywood movies and stuff like that. But they're concerned about your, 50 cents ad revenue on YouTube or Twitch. They want all of that too. Greedy sons of bitches. It's like, and on top of it, most of us, like we already pay a streaming service that gives us access to their music, so they're already making money on that. And then on top of it, you're not allowed to use it in any videos or whatever. Otherwise, they take all of your monetization revenue for that whole video. And you're like, this is just stupid. How much money do I have to pay these stupid musicians just so I can listen to a song on stream? And the answer is all of it. Literally all of it. And if you refuse to go along with it, you just get strikes on your channel till they ban your account. So, you have zero choice. I have so many gripes with the way the world works. It's all stupid. That's why I'm just going to be a hermit up in the mountains. Yeah, exactly. I can do cover songs on YouTube all day long. But, I'm done. I'm so sick of the world and the way that it is. I'm just gonna hermit up here in the mountains. I just want to be left alone. It's all stupid. Until the world fixes its fucking self, I don't want to be a part of it. That's just the way I feel about it. I'm good. Nope, they sure don't. It's because they're rich. The only reason that these streaming platforms and stuff caters to them is because they're already rich and they have a horde of lawyers that will just swarm them and tie them up in lawsuits that cost them a ton of money. So they're just like, the streaming places are just like, fuck it, give it all of them. We don't care. We don't want to deal with this. And that's just how you win. If you have enough money and enough lawyers, you can just harass somebody enough. Just going through the system itself is punishment. Like, you don't even have to win. Just taking them into the lawsuits and stuff makes them spend so much money that even if you don't win, the process is the punishment. And it's like that throughout the legal world, just in general. If somebody sues you, as long as they have enough money, they can keep you tied up in court, blowing all of your money to defend yourself. And they don't even have to win in the end to destroy you. They just have to be able to spend enough money to destroy you. To tie you up in the legal process, spending money. That's how they run like small business guys out of business. Is they'll it's like let me give a good example. The cake guy, the guy who's tied up in court because he refused to bake a cake for a gay couple, and he's beaten them a bunch of times in court. But after a while, like, the process is the punishment. They're just tying him up in court to the point where he's almost bankrupt, you know, like, and that's the goal. They don't have to actually beat him in court. They just have to keep him tied up in it so that he spends enough money that it just takes him out of business. And they can do that to anybody, especially, you know, normal people like you and I. It just sucks that because of that, you know, you and I have to sit around in silence. I mean, you guys can play your own music during stream, I guess. I have to sit in silence because I can't play music in the background while I stream, which is, it makes streaming more enjoyable. Like listening to music. That's like criminal court. That's double jeopardy. And if you win, like, they can't try to sue you again for the same thing, but they keep finding other things. They're like, oh, what about this? I'll sue you for this. There's like a billion different things that somebody could sue you over. It's because the legal system is so convoluted and stupid. They try to sue you on like 15 different grounds. They lose on one, they start another one. They lose on that one, they start another one. Civil suits work a lot different than criminal suits as well. And really, the only people that win all of the time when you play around in the legal system is the lawyers and the judges, because you're paying them regardless. So this is the sniper map. Probably the other team probably got a station or a gas station. Yeah, it's also, you know, they tie you up for years. Like, these legal proceedings aren't over in like a month. And you have to keep a lawyer on retainer, you know, and there's constant briefs filed back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Hearings set months apart. It's just, the whole process is just financially draining. Well, yeah, most of us will probably never have a civil suit in our life. You want to know why? Because we don't make enough money for anybody to want to sue us civilly. We don't have anything worth taking. But if you're a business owner and they don't like your business, you do have something worth taking. Where's your teammate, buddy? Is he up there on the hill? You baiting me? Alright, screw it. Oh, there's his buddy. Top of the mountain. I think it's that one. Here's an idea. Oh, you had first aid. Alright, you stream sniping son of a bitch. Yeah. That's enough of that guy. That guy's been stream sniping me for weeks. It's probably freaking sneaky too under his account. Fucking Choppa. Just people on this game, man. It gets old. Let's see. Hey, Friendly, I don't want you right now, Mr. Man. No. Lay down there. I made your kitty bed on the floor. Yeah, on the floor. You wait till after stream. It's only got like an hour left. Let's see. I don't know. Let's do a speed shoddy run, I guess. Finny, I don't want to hold you, man. Get down. Ah, he's drooling everywhere. As is tradition. I forgot to turn the light on. It's starting to get dark in here. No, Finny. You know what no means. No means no. You can have all the pets you want after stream. What's going to happen is you're going to make me pet you, and then I'm going to touch my face, and then my eyes are going to get red in water, and it's going to be hard to play. What gun was on the new beta? I saw a bunch of guns on the pictures, but I didn't see one that looked new. Which one's new? I mean, it doesn't matter because every new gun that they add... Finny, hey. You are being a brat. Get out of here. Go. No, I'm not. Finny. Ah, god dang it. And there it is. He just slapped me in the face with his tail. If my eyes swell up, Finny, I swear to God, you're not getting any treats tonight. I don't know, man. I don't care if they add new guns because they're all unaffordable. And you can't run them outside of Arena. They're like, yeah, we added the Lightning. 400k, nobody runs them. They added the MK. 400k, nobody runs them. They added the MP7. 600k, nobody runs them. The UMP is the only gun that they've added that people actually, that weren't super expensive, that's runnable. And the UMP, like, low-key kind of sucks. The Barrett. I mean, how much better is the Barrett going to be outside of the Stomp? Because that basically is a Barrett. Or a Beretta, not a Barrett. So is it a pistol? A new pistol? I mean, I have a hard time thinking they're going to add a pistol that's going to be better than the P18. Even if they add, like, the, what is that? The BR 18 or whatever it is. I'm thinking of, like, the Infestation version. They had a full auto version of a Beretta and Infestation. That was essentially the same as that Glock. Yeah, the UMP is affordable, but it kind of sucks. Like, low-key. The guns that are good, like that MP7, that thing is a beast. It's a monster, but it's unaffordable. The barrel. I don't know which one that is. I kind of like it's got a pleasant thump, the UMP does. But if you don't mod it half decently and you don't run purple ammo, it kind of blows. Automatic rifle, really. M762 from PUBG. So that must... Is that the same as like 240 Bravo? Shoots 7.62. It's basically it's basically this. This is kind of like the same thing. These PK machine guns, just a Like the American variation of the PK. If that's what it is. Like they already have this in the game. You got your saw, then you got your 240 Bravo, but they just went with the PK. I think if they had like an open world map, kind of like Infestation did, I really wish there was another game like that, like Infestation. Open world with safe zones, you load in, you can bring out whatever gear, and like the goal is just survival. You can PvP with other players, you gotta go out and scavenge for loot and gear. I love those kind of games, but Infestation just died because of cheaters. Just like pretty much every looter shooter game like this does. None of them seem to be able to get the cheating under control, and they run off all the legit players, and the player base dies, and the game just dies. And it makes me the sad face that is the fate of all these games. Forget what I was doing, Crimit. Oh yeah. Do a speedy shotgun run. Speedy shotgun. Shotty most speed run. Are they? What's the beta for? Are they betaing like a new version of the game, or is it just like where they beta test all the new items and stuff that they're trying to implement for like the official version of the game? Only open for a month of testing. Well, that's weird. You would think that if it was just like a version for testing new content, it wouldn't only be open for a month. I'm gonna be awfully upset if they do what Infestation did and they're like, yeah, we're gonna create a new version of the game, it's gonna be better, and you have to rebuy all your stuff. Like, I will straight up quit the game. I'm not going through that shit again. That's just like, it's just a cash grab for game developers. Whenever they feel like they've maximized their cash on one game, they're like, but don't worry, there's going to be Badlanders 2. And you're like, oh no, here we go. And they get you to swap over to Badlanders 2, and then you got to rebuy all your shit. It's just a cash grab. I hate that shit. I will straight up quit if that's what they do. And then I'll immediately go on PayPal and file a fraud charge against every single charge that I've spent on this game for the last 90 days, because you can do that. And I will get all of my money back. Ends February 3rd. I don't know. Maybe they do it to test new content for the different seasons. And then they like open it for a month and they close it. When they implement whatever they tested, when they open it again for another 30 days when they have new content. I don't know. I'll rage quit though if they try to to implement like a Badlanders 2. I'll be like, just fix your current game. Don't do that nonsense. I've already been through that with a couple of different games. Yeah, I think a lot of people would be. I certainly would be. I'd be like, nope, not playing your new stupid game. I'm already invested in your old one. If you don't want to fix it and you're just going to stop developing it, then they can eat me. I mean, if they do kind of like an Overwatch 2, and they basically just port the game over to, I don't know, a new engine, or and all of your stuff stayed, I'd be okay with that. That's what they did with like Overwatch 1 to Overwatch 2. Overwatch 2 is basically just Overwatch 1.5 because all they did was add in some new stuff, and they got more greedy. Like their Battle Pass now thing is basically you don't get hardly anything unless you buy their Battle Pass. But I mean, this game's already kind of like that. You don't get hardly shit unless you buy the Battle Pass. So that wouldn't really be a change. I just don't buy the Battle Pass for Overwatch 2. I just play the free content. And one of the things that really irritates me about Overwatch 2 is they brought in like a new character, and like he's locked behind the Battle Pass, so unless you buy the Battle Pass, you don't get access to the new character. Which I would say is fine if you were to do that like initially, so it's like pre-release of the character. So if you bought the Battle Pass, you get like access to the new character for a short period of time, but eventually he becomes free to play. Like maybe once they implement like the second, season or whatever of the Battle Pass. So it'd be like in this game if some content was locked behind the Battle Pass this season, but next season all that became free to play. I'd be okay with that. That's fine. But that's not what it feels like they did on Overwatch. It feels like they just straight up locked the character behind the Battle Pass. And that's just fucking greedy. It's stupid. I don't like that at all. They already get money from like skins and stuff, and that should be all the game is. You shouldn't lock playable content behind a paywall if you're trying to do like the free-to-play model. I feel like that's just greedy, money-grubbing behavior. And I'm not going to pay you money if that's the case. It's the same thing with like Lost Light, and they're wanting you to pay them to not wipe your account. I'm like, that's not okay. Because then whoever pays money basically gets the edge. It's pay to win then. couldn't shoot in the air. That sucks. Ah, god dang it. I was trying to aim at him and I slipped off the side and I couldn't shoot midair. I hate that. How come I can't shoot midair if I fall off of something, but if I jump, I can shoot? What is that? F2P player. Yeah, there is a pay-to-win aspect to Badlanders. But just because you can pay to make it easier doesn't mean that there's content locked to you that's like essential for the game for you to survive. It's like I did the whole grinding up thing, and you could make millions grinding just like playing. I mean, of course, that was back when there wasn't as many cheaters. So, I guess one could argue that it's pretty pay to win now, because you can't half grind up any gear, and you can't get any safe slots to safe any gear unless you pay extra money. I think you can unlock up to 4 slots, though, without paying. You pay for these 2 slots. You pay Battle Pass and you pay Premium for those. The Premium's not bad. It's like $5, and I think they occasionally do sales. Like, I just had the last 30 days I bought, they gave me for $2. So, that's not too bad. I think the Battle Pass is really... Or not the Battle Pass, the Premium is the only thing on this game that's really worth it, because you get a lot of stuff for the Premium, and it's only $5. It's not like they're charging you like a ridiculous amount. The Battle Passes nowadays, they're charging you an insane amount. I don't know how much. It's like $30 now. I think there's a $20 and a $30 version, but like the $30 version is like where it's at. You get the extra safe slot, you get like a cool gun skin. Like, if you're going to pay $20, you might as well go the whole way and pay $30 and get everything. And they know it. I'm about done buying the Battle Pass, though, too, for this game. I think I'm about spent. This game's... Some days, like, this game is almost unplayable. Oh my god. Jerks. You know what? I'm just going to take a standard T2 then. Eat me. Fourth slot is first purchase. I thought you get 2 from the ops menu stuff. Is it only 1 from the ops menu? Auction house. You get 2. You get safe slot at 10. Safe slot here. And then I think you buy the other one from the redeem. It's warehouse. Isn't there a safe slot one too from redeem? So you start with 2, you get 3, no, you get 4 from the ops menu, and then you get 1 from Premium and 1 from Battle Pass. You start with 2, don't you? I thought. Or maybe you only start with 1, and then you get 2, 3... And then first purchase. I don't remember that one. I don't know what the first purchase thing one is. Oh, is it 12 for the basic battle pass? God, it's more than double for the deluxe. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think the battle pass is really worth it if you're just like a casual player on this game. And even for people that are veteran players of this game like me, it's becoming less and less worth it. Because half the time I don't even want to play it. 2 from ops menu, 1 from first purchase. So they give you a slot just from like for spending a little bit of cash points? Or is that like the redeem? Is there one from redeem? Ah, okay. First purchase gives you a safe slot. Okay. So if you buy the battle pass like one time, and the first time they give it to you for like $2, you get the extra safe slot. You actually get 2 because you get 1 from the premium, so you'd be up to 4 if you grind to 30, and then had you start with 2, or you start with 1, get your 2 through 30, and then you get these 2. You'd only be missing the one from the battle pass. That's not bad. That's not too paywall blocked, I'd say. If you were to play this game and spend only $2, you would have 5 slots for a little bit, and then it would downgrade to 4. That's not bad. I could live with 4 slots. That's enough for a sniper and like your ammo. These extra 2 ones are just kind of like nice, but you don't need them. What is this? Lightness? I'll take it. Boom, boom. And then the old amp. Alright, grab meds. Oh god. Yeah, exactly. I would say your best bet is to buy like the 30-day thing for the first time for $2, just like once. It would help you get started. At the very least, you would have 3 slots to start, and that's enough to pocket a sniper rifle for 30 days. I would play this game a lot more if I could just rent my own server of it and whitelist a server. And then, people would apply, and I could appoint a couple of people as moderators, and they would have ban capabilities if anybody got caught cheating and I wasn't on. You could have these other, like, 2 or 3 other people that just mod the server and ban the cheaters. It'd have its own Discord server, pay like $100 a month or whatever, take donations from people to help keep the server up. That's what a lot of other games do. And then there wouldn't be all this cheating that goes on that just runs people off. People could just apply to be on a whitelisted server and join a Discord. You did a $4 purchase? Okay. Yeah, they do offer you those really cheap skins to start as well. The one is like 99 cents. It gives you a skin and something else. I can't remember what it was. Yeah, the P91. I did that on my Steam account. Is what I did. I bought that 99 cents Aurora. It was pretty nice. Yeah, it's like $1. $1's not going to kill anybody. It's like the price of a small cup of coffee. $1 ain't worth much anymore. Price of just about everything is doubled or tripled. Oh yeah. Yeah, I have most of the skins. There's not many skins I don't have. Some of them I just don't have because I just didn't feel like they were good skins. I'll wait for them to go on sale and I'll pick them up later, I guess. Like as far as like the player skins, I only pick up the ones that I think are cool. The gun skins, I try to do the same thing, but sometimes if they go on sale, I just grab them up anyway, just complete some. I don't know where you get this one from. I don't know what that is from. It's like, its name is in Chinese, and I have no idea. 60 cash points. What 60 cash points? Alright. Let's see if we can't shift gears into a little fast play style for a bit. I don't know, I'm not feeling it today. Today's one of those days. I'm just making all kinds of mistakes and stuff. Playing bad. He's like, I see a skin, I buy a skin. Yeah, I don't have money for that kind of stuff. I own a house and it's very expensive. And I don't have kids, but like the school board is milking me for so much money in taxes. In this area, it's ridiculous. That's a bot. Is that where the bot came from? That might be where the bot came from. So where is the player? somebody over at Risky. Alright, that bot did spawn for me. Oh, gosh. You got me. Oh, let's see here. Oh, yeah, it gives you 60 CP. Jesus Christ. Gas prices are killing you. Just use propane, man. Propane's what I used for all my cooking and heating when I was living in the camper. Those 20-pound propane tanks, like they're 55, 60 bucks to buy initially, and then refills are like between $20 and $25 depending on where you get them. And one propane tank, like cooking, would last me for like a month and a half straight. And then for heating, I would have to, during the winter, I would refill, I would need 2 tanks per month. So, off using like a little buddy heater. So, it would be probably about 40 bucks a month for heat in the winter. And then in the summer, I didn't need it at all. So, like, it was super cheap. I just had 2 fantastic fan vents that were run off of my solar power. And my solar setup was only like $400 to get set up. So it was like I was living high on the hog in the camper. And then I bought this house and I realized how expensive it is. And I half regret it. But it is nice to have, you know, over 13 acres of land, of my own land, and like a permanent place to stay that I'm allowed to hunt and camp and do whatever I want on. That's super nice. So, trade-offs. The downside is taxes in this area are ridiculous. And the school board, there's even a school tax on our water bill, which is nonsense. How much do these freaking teachers make? It's insane. And the funny thing is like they have a color code rating for like how well the school districts in the state are doing. Ours are like yellow, and orange, which is just above red, which is the worst, which is 3 tiers below. I think it's like uh, yellow, or, well, orange and yellow are the second worst. It's almost like a C and a D rating, and then you have B and A. So it's super low, but we're paying a ton of money into it, and it makes no sense. More money does not equal better education, as far as the public school system is concerned. But a lot of people thinks it does, and they just every year they keep voting for more and more. It's ridiculous. They're like, well, the solution is we need more money for the students. It's like, no, it doesn't seem to be working. Just giving you more money. We need to overhaul something else. Now the teachers are so spoiled from COVID, they don't even want to go to school. They want to teach from home. And at that point, like, people used to argue against public schooling because they're like, well, your kid's, he's going to be maladapted. He's going to be socially awkward. I'm like, well, people are already that today just from cell phones. And then on top of that, like, if you just have public school, everybody just does school from home at Zoom, doesn't that kind of defeat the purpose? Then you might as well just, like, private school or homeschool your kid and not pay into a giant overfunded waste of taxpayer money that is the public school system. But that just seems to make too much sense. We can't do things that make sense, guys. That would break everybody's brain. That's it, tangent over. Yeah, wood stove would be nice. I always wanted a wood stove put in my camper, but I just couldn't afford it. I didn't have the space. Like, I only had an 8-foot box truck, and I used every inch of that. I didn't even have enough room for, like, a dedicated bathroom in it. If I had, like, another 4 foot, I would have probably had enough room for, like, a bathroom on one side and the wood stove on the other side. It would have been really nice. But my truck just wasn't big enough. I might try to build on an addition onto my truck, but I don't know how well that's going to work. Try to build it back out as a camper. I'm half tempted just to take it up there on my hill and just, like, park it permanently, turn it into a makeshift cabin. Alright, so far run and gunning isn't working as well as stealth. I'm also playing kind of shitty, so it's definitely working less than ideally. God, I want another soda so bad, but I shouldn't. I gotta limit myself to like one a day. I'm about to do dinner here soon anyway, so I think I'm just hungry because I skipped breakfast and lunch. I'm tempted to do breakfast for dinner because that sounds really good. Like pancakes, sausage, eggs. I don't know if I have any hash browns. I don't think I have any hash browns. I have potatoes, but like making your own hash browns takes like, it's like a lot of work. I like to just buy like either the frozen patties, of which they were sold out of last time we went to the store. Surprise. Or the bags of shredded stuff that you can just dump into a frying pan with a little bit of oil and fry that stuff up. Oh, did you? Nice. Yeah, Raw, I know you enjoy losing loot. You were losing millions and millions, like $1 million kits, and just did not deter you. I get this house now, so I have to build onto this house. This house needs so much stuff. It needs new windows and doors. I've got, they converted the garage into another living space, but it needs cleaned up. It still needs flooring put down. I bought some radiant wall heaters to heat it because they didn't actually plumb the ductwork in there for the rest of the house system to be heated and cooled. So I got some radiant heaters to plug in there that have a thermostat to heat it, and then I'm going to put in like its own self-sustained air conditioner unit, and I'm going to put in a wood stove too. I really wish this house would have had a fireplace. I really wanted a house with a fireplace, but I just couldn't find one when we were looking. All the ones that did have fireplaces were like so rural that there was no utilities to it, and we needed internet to work online. Me and my girlfriend at the time. So, since we both work online, it was a necessity to have internet. And a lot of the houses just out here in the hills just did not have it. The water out here sucks. So we didn't count on that either. We didn't know that when we were moving out here, that like the water coming out the tap is not drinkable. So we had to, it costs us extra every month to buy bottled water. So that's another expense that we hadn't counted on. But I'm glad I bought when we did, because my interest rate for the house is like a 3.19 something, and interest rates now for houses, like, I don't even know what they are after this recent hike, but when I was looking to refinance, we were looking at probably a 5% on the refinance. So God knows what they are now, because the Fed, I think, was just about to raise it another 0.5%. So anybody looking to buy a house in the near future is going to be hard up. You're going to get like probably a 7. Wouldn't be long before it's like a 9-10% APR. That's a lot. That's a lot of money. They're hounding me right now to refinance. They don't like that I have a 3.1 APR. They'd really like to hike that up to probably a 6%. I get calls, literally like 2 calls a day. They're like, "Hi, would you be interested in looking into a refinance?" I'm like, "Nah, I already looked into it. I'm gonna pass." I was not happy with the results. Yeah, I was gonna do like, I did the whole van life thing for 4, close to 5 years. Where are you going? Mr. Smithin. The Navi guys. Yeah. I feel like there's a lot of that Navi clan that use ESP. The ones that I've run into seem to. I've reported like 2 of them. Oh yeah, I think I forgot to pick up a new quest after that last one. I gotta clean this monitor a little bit. I can't wait to go get my new computer. The new computer is gonna be so nice. Stream's still going pretty well. It's only gone unstable on me a couple of times. I can't tell if that's because of my computer just starts struggling or if it's my internet. We'll find out when I get the new computer, because the new computer should be able to handle... Ow. Ow. Jerk. Can you not? that a bot? Fucking bot. Extract camping over here. Sounds like he's baiting. I don't have any silence boots. There definitely had to be another guy. I don't think that was the guy. I was trying to bait him out. Didn't work.